as we are going to discuss about Sony on campus hiring preparation. So, Sony is a MNC, as you all know, and it is popular yet. So, this is going to conduct its hiring on campus, as some of you have told me in Telegram. So, for that case, I'm doing a video on it. Full preparation in this video is provided, and the number of rounds here in Sony on campus, you need to keep this in mind. If you are attending off campus, then the hiring pattern will be changed, and the preparation material will be also changed because the rounds will be changed. So the material will be also changed. Okay, so only for on campus, this video is only for on campus. If you are preparing for on campus only, then you need to watch this video till the end. Okay, at first only I'm saying everything because if you are preparing for off campus, then if you view means just then if you watch this video, it is of no use, right? So okay, then let's go. Then here in Sony and in on campus, we are having the rounds, three rounds. We are having only three rounds. The first one is online aptitude test, means online test which you need to take from your home itself. And if you qualify in that round, means if you are in a top some 5 to 10% or 20%, then you will be um, upgraded to this technical interview. And this technical interview sometimes will be happened virtually, that means in your laptop via online, or else they may come to your campus also, right? So you need to be prepared in both the cases. And after that, interview will be also taken place after this technical interview. And if you crack this technical interview only, HR interview will be taking place. Okay, so these are the three rounds. If you just crack the HR interview also, then it will be super easy and you are a part of that company now, right? So that's so easy. We are only having three rounds, but you need to be careful also. Only three rounds for like shortlisting people. So those will be tougher. Okay. Hmm. So you need to be in top 5% only. Then there is a chance of your shortlisting. Okay. So first we are going to discuss about online aptitude test. We are having that online aptitude test. So see, if you see here, it is conducted on Merit Track platform. Merit Track. Okay, this is a platform. Merit Track. That means in that platform only the test was conducted. Okay, and in this online aptitude test, we are having three subsections. See, in this section of online aptitude test, we are having three subsections of verbal ability and quantitative and analytical aptitude and technical section. We are having three. Verbal ability is nothing but we will be discussing about grammar, we'll be discussing about sentence corrections, all of them. So in verbal ability, you are just having 15 questions. So, and next we are having quantitative and analytical aptitude. So all this is about aptitude, like uh, you are having like profit and loss, you are having percentages, and you are having simple interest, compound interest, all the topics which are having in aptitude. Okay, so there are also 15 questions in aptitude also. So the next topic is technical section. That means it is related to your software, it is related to your technical stuff. That means programming languages and all those networkings, all of them. Okay, so in the technical section you are having 20 questions, right? So if you see this, you are having some 30 for 40, and you're having some 50 questions overall in this online aptitude test. And for these 50 questions you are having 1 hour of time. Okay, only you are having 60 minutes. In 60 minutes you need to um, attempt all these 50 questions. Okay, so you need to manage your time very well, because you need to like do 1 minute per one question or half minute per one question, which are easy, because some of the questions will be hard. Some of the questions in aptitude will be like calculating part, there will be calculating part, right? So you need to go on with all the easy questions. You need to just read and answer that questions. Okay, so first you need to go on with easy questions, and after then you need to come again and solve the hard questions. And here you need to keep something in mind, because there is no negative marking, and if you do not know any answer then you can easily guess it. Okay, guess it and mark any option, then that will give you a positive mark if you have luck, right? Yes, then that may increase your score. So attempt all the questions, and that's it about this, and let's go further. Okay, first let's go to the verbal ability part. So here in verbal ability we are having grammar, and we are having comprehension, and we are having error correction. So let's see some of the questions in this preparation material. Okay, so choose a synonym of dilate, right? See, you need to be somewhat like good with the meanings, synonyms, and opposite words, that means antonyms, all of these. Okay, so you need to work on them. So what is the synonym of dilate? That is, see, when you see here, we are having lengthy and widen and scuttle and repetitive, and the synonym of dilate means the width. Okay, so widen is a correct option. These are the memory based, so there is no scope of explaining these questions, right? Okay, so synonym of dilate is widen. And when you go to the next question, synonym of flutter. Flutter means it is like floating. Okay, flutter is nothing but floating. Okay, and when you go to the next one, we are having synonym of surmount. What is surmount? We are overcoming, surmounting of them means overcoming, right? Yes, so the synonym of surmount is overcome. You need to listen these words carefully, because instead of reading, when you listen, if someone says, it will be struck in your mind. Okay, so there is most there are more chances that these words will be repeated. Okay, so surmount, the synonym means same meaning word of surmount is overcome. Okay, and when you go here, the synonym of scorn. Scorn is disgust, that means hate, right? Scorn means hate, disgusting, right? And when you see the fifth one, obscure, so but here they are asking for the antonym of obscure. Antonym is nothing but it is opposite word. What is the opposite word of obscure? That is clear. That means what is the meaning of obscure? It is opaque, means it is unclear, right? It is confusion. We can use anything for synonym of obscure, and when coming to this antonym of obscure, it is clear, right? Yes, when you go to the next one, here we are having the antonym of callous. What is the antonym? Antonym means it is an opposite form of callous. Callous means callous means it is rude, it is rough, but the antonym of rough is sensitive, right? Yes, So the opposite word of callous is sensitive, and the synonym of callous will be rude, rough, like that. Okay. And when coming to the next question, we are having the word as conform. You all know what is the meaning of conform. That means they are conforming, they are giving that as a judgment. But they are asking for the antonym. That means they are confusion. They are not conforming. That means they are deferred, right? Yes. And when you see here, we are having sentence corrections, right? So when you see this is a actually it is a sentence, and in this sentence you need to say in which we are having the mistake. Okay. So if you read it, in the one case, the populist draws a bad xenophobic conclusion from a good premise of a sensible skepticism about the inadequacies of what can be delivered with supranational banking and financial elites. If you do not understand this, okay, no problem, because there are many some are like hard words like this, skepticism or xenophobic, like that. So if you understand or not understand this, that doesn't matter. Okay. But just you need to see whether there are any grammatical mistakes here. So in the one case, the populist draws a xenophobic conclusion. The populist, yes, it is correct, because they are they are pointing out to one populist, right? So the is correct, and from a good premise of a sensible skepticism about the inadequacies of what can be delivered. This is also correct. Here there are two lines, two sentences, means two parts of sentences, but those are correct. With supranational banking, not with, because delivered with means that is not correct, means because they're not delivered with, they're delivered by the supranational banking, right? The supranational banking was delivering, but uh, with will become like these are also delivered, but if you replace with by, then it will become the supranational banking are delivering. Okay. So this is the main correction here in this sentence, and here in this they have given they have given all the parts of the sentence, and you need to mark the correct one. See, with supranational banking and financial elites is wrong. So instead of with, you need to replace it with by. By is true, but with is false. I have given you here, right? So when you go to the next one, yes, it is absolutely essential for all of them to get an education. Yes, when you read this one, it is absolutely essential for all of them to get an education. Is there any mistake here? No, there is no mistake here. That equips them with the skills, especially job oriented, right? That equips them with the skills. No mistake, especially job oriented vocational capabilities. If the expectation of no mistake, the the demographic dividend is to be meaningful, right? Expectation of the democratic dividend, that is not the demographic dividend, because demographic dividend can be this or that, means we are not mentioning some particular demographic dividend, it can be deferred, right? It can be somewhat um, it can be based on the situation or based on the item, like that. So the can be replaced by a. a demographic dividend is to be meaningful. So that is a mistake here. Finally, the sentence with error is this: the demographic dividend is to be meaningful. So A is true and the I is false. When you go to the next question, we are having word analogy, right? Word analogy means here we are having animal and see minagiri. That means see we are having these both and there is something, some relation between these two words. The same relation must be in any of these two words. Okay. So um, what is the relation between these two words? That means see where animals are kept as exhibition, that place is called as menagiri. That means that is nothing but a zoo, right? So when you see in the options milk and glass, both are not in the same relation because milk are put in glass and glass became the container of milk. So that is not a place, or glass is not a place for exhibiting milk, right? They are not exhibiting milk, just we are storing the milk in glass, right? So option 1 is wrong. Let me use pen. Yeah, option 1 is wrong now. And next we are having grapes and bunch. Bunch is also the container of grapes because grapes those are not single, means uh, only one grape is not like so there are bunch of grapes we'll be taking bunch of grapes from tree, so from grapes plant. So this is also not a correct relation. And when you go to the fourth one, flowers versus pot. Yes, pot is also container because from the pot itself the plant will be raised, and from the plants flowers will be raised. So pot is not a place to be exhibiting the flowers. So this is also not true, right? So when come to the option 3, we are having painting and museum. Yes, the paintings will be exhibited in the museum, right? So stuff you can see when you go to the museum, then there will be some paintings, then there will be some like uh old cloths of them, like that, used by some of the freedom fighters, like that. So paintings were exhibited in the museum, so this is a correct option. Option C is a correct one, right? So when going to the next one, we are having Paros, right? Paros and Egypt. And what is meaning of Paros? uh Paros is nothing but these are the ruling party of Egypt. In Egypt, pharaohs will be ruling. Like, uh, okay, they will be ruling the country. Means they will be like who are ruling the country. Means who are ruling the places inside that. They are known as pharaohs. Okay. So when you see here, imperator versus Rome. Yes, imperator means it is not here. Imperator is not referring to a person or not referring to a job also. So this is a wrong one. And when you see here government and state, so state is a part of government because in government we will be having countries, we'll be having states, we'll be having districts, all of them. So government is the highest party and state is a secondary party. Okay. And when you see here Socrates and Greece. Socrates is a name of a person who is a scientist who is from Greece. Okay, so this is also wrong because Peros is not a person name. And when you come to the fourth one, here we are having kings and India. Yes, in India, the places were ruled by kings, right? In Egypt, the places were ruled by pharaohs. Okay, so this is the relation between pharaohs and Egypt and kings and India. Okay. So when you go to the next question, we are having preamble and constitution. Do you know what is preamble in constitution? I think most of you may be known because constitution of India, you all know, right? So, and in the constitution, preamble will be there. Preamble means in the first page itself, we are having the preamble. In the first page of the constitution, we are having preamble. That preamble is the introduction of constitution. That means what is present in the constitution is given by the preamble, right? That is given by the preamble. Okay, so the introduction means overface is given by preamble. Okay, so that is a relationship between preamble and constitution. So let's see the options given here. Here we are having contents and magazine. So when you see you are having a magazine and contents, so no, preamble is not giving the contents means everything you are having in the magazine will be given. But no, this is not a correct relation. And when you see the next option, we are having explanation and poetry. Poetry means which was written by a poet, and the explanation is nothing but how the normal people or are understanding that. No, this is also not a correct relationship. And when you see the next option, we are having word and dictionary. Dictionary, inside a dictionary we are having many words. So is are there many preambles in constitution? No, it is not. Only one preamble is present for one constitution, right? So when you see the last one, preface and book. Preface is nothing but for book means um, what is the overview of that book will be there in the first page. If you look at any of the textbooks, then you will be seeing the preface. In your textbooks it will be there in the front page. There will be preface, and that will be everything about the book, why this book was written, and what is the use of this book. All will be written there. So that is a correct one. So this constitution and preamble is also the same relation, because in the preamble also why this constitution was written means, and what are the uses of this constitution, all will be written there. So when going to the next one, we are having authenticity and apocryphal. That means um yes, who is not maintaining this are called this. Authenticity means who are not maintaining authenticity are called as apocryphal. Okay, so when you see here, integrity and hypocritical, who are not following integrity, they are hypocritical, right? So like that, so this is coming under the same same relation. These two are having the same relation as that of authenticity and apocryphal. So that's all about verbal ability. So after that, we have completed the verbal ability, the first part of online aptitude test. So verbal ability, this was completed now. 15 questions will be coming from there. Many of those will be of many of them will be easier because this Sony will not be having any coding assessment. So it will be easier to crack. Then if you see the second one, which is quantitative and analytical aptitude, right? And here it covers time and distance, time and work, percentages, profit and loss, and many more, right? So, yes, I'm not giving any questions and any notes for this quantitative aptitude because aptitude is not that which we'll be completing in one class. Okay, so I'm giving you preparation material for aptitude. So I have given you the link of that particular website in our description box. So I'll be opening it for you and showing. Yes, this is India Bix, and here if you see, these are the list of topics in aptitude. Okay, see, we are having some folders also here. See, problems on trains, time and balance, height and distance, these all are the topics. See, you have many topics here, so all these cannot be like explained to you there. And when you click on this, yes, when you click on this, you are having many problems. Like, see, when you click here, when you click here, then you are getting the formula. Then yes, you can read them. You can read them and go here for general questions, and you can solve them one by one, right? See, after solving, you can like check here whether you are correct or not also, right? Yes, I have clicked it, but it is wrong. And I have clicked it, it is wrong. So the correct option will be like this. Okay? I hope you have understood this. So I am just giving this for your practice. So here in problems on trains, we are having many questions, and next we are having many of the topics. So if you want to practice, then you can practice. The link is in the description box, so you can click there and practice from there. Okay, so next coming, that means aptitude was also completed, right? We have completed aptitude also. So you need to be very like careful in aptitude because there are many topics and there are only 15 questions. So from where we'll be getting, we also don't know. So next one was technical section. Yes, this is a technical section now. Here it will be covered programming languages, DSA, OOPS, like that. These are the technical stuff which will be used, which will be covered here. So there is some of the preparation material which I have made for you all. So the first question is, what symbol is used to terminate in C language? Termination means in C language, after writing one line of code, what you are using at the end. We are directly using semicolon, right? Yes. So the final answer is semicolon. What symbol is used to terminate is semicolon, right? Yes. And when you go to the next question, see, we have given string, and next we are finding the length of the string and what will be that length of the string. So you need to count the characters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We are having 8 characters, so string length will be 8, right? Yes. This is the second question, and let's go to the third question. Calculate the value of y in the program. So x is 7 and y is 0, and if x is 6, y is 7, uh, nothing, else y is 1. That means, see here, first of all, these values are given, like value of x is 7 and value of y is 0, and then if this is a condition, this is a condition, right? That means if x value is 6, is x value is 6? No, it is 7. And if y value is 7? No, it is 0. Then nothing will be done. That means these values will be same as it is. If this is not say this is not true, means this condition is not satisfied, then else y equals to 1. So the value of y will become 1 as x is not 6 and y is not 7. So let me erase you this because it is confusing. Okay, it is easy now, right? Yes. Let's go to the next one. Break statement is used to exit from, in which we will be using break statement. Break statement will be used in switch, right? If you know what is switch loop, then you will be getting a clear understanding about this break. Okay. So what is the difference in declaration of an external variable and its definition? What is the difference between declaring a variable and defining it, right? So if you see these examples, and I'm just explaining the correct option because it will be fast enough. So definition only causes storage to be allocated. That means defining, that means some storage will be allocated for that. Okay. So declaration causes storage space should be allocated, right? Defining means some storage will be allocated, but that storage is not specified. But declaration means the storage space also allocated, and that is declared, and that is like specified. Some see, let me explain you clearly. See, this is a memory. Consider this as a memory, and we're having a integer. First of all, we are defining something like integer I. We have defined it, means this I is having some memory here inside, but the space is not clearly allocated. That means some space is allocated, some space it just registered, but the correct position of the place is not yet defined. Okay. But when you declared it with some value like 1, then you will be having a correct place, and that place means the address of that place will be defined, right? So that is the difference between definition and declaration. I hope you understood. Defining means just giving some space randomly, but declaring means we are declaring that place is yours, only that place was yours. Okay. So this is a question, fifth one. And when you go to the next question, what is the overall expression of? And when you see here char ch, short ul, short l means short int. Okay. Unsigned long ul, that is also int, and float f. So instead, all of these, which is higher? See, character, it is lower. Short, also lower. This is also lower. But this float is of 4 bytes. So the overall expression will be coming under float itself. Okay. So when going to the next question, C standard library supplies which string related function? That means C standard library supplies which string related function? C standard library, it will give strcmp. This is a memory based question. There is nothing to explain here. So you need to just remember this. Okay. And the next question is explicitly specified dimensions are not in which array? Okay. That means explicitly specified dimensions are not in which array? Unsized array. Okay, unsized is the correct answer for this question. And when going to the next question, how can you determine M's memory location in C? Yes, let me explain you. This is a memory, consider this as memory, and you are having an integer I here, right? And the memory location in which place it is having, that memory location is declared by address of, right? Address of the integer or character or that variable name. Okay, so address of I, by this the memory location will be determined. So and percent %m will be the correct answer as they are asking for m's memory location, right? So let's go to the next question, that is 10th one. So math.h header can be used for providing. Mm, yes, math.h can be used for providing. See, links to assembly, these all are wrong, because math.h is used for providing all the functions related to maths, right? So these are wrong. There is no option related to maths functions, so none is a correct option here. And when you go to the next question, format specifier for hexadecimal, what is a format specifier first? That means what is used to define that. So for integers, the format specifier will be percentage d. This color is not good, so let me use black. And percentage d for integers. If you don't know, just keep this in mind. And percentage f for float variables, that means decimals. And percentage d, no d, and percentage u will be for okay, mainly these are used, and percentage c will be used for character. Okay, so these are mainly used, and these are the format specifier. And for hexadecimal one, we'll be using this hex, right? So these are the format specifiers which we'll be using in defining them, in calling them. Okay, so that's it about this question. And when you go to the next question, question number 12, which of the following is used to declare a constant in C? How you will be declaring a constant? By using const keyword, you will be declaring constant const and continued by some variable name, and you will be giving the value there, or you will be giving the value afterwards. We can give anytime. Okay, and using constant, it is not a keyword here. And using hash define, yes, by using hash define at the starting, where we'll be using hash include stdio.h, there only we need to use hash define, and you need to give the variable name and the value. Okay, so both a and c are the correct one here to declare a constant. This is a question number 13. Which of them is not a valid variable form? Variable name. So, what are the rules of creating a variable? It must be start with uh, character or underscore, right? Only those. It should be start with either character or underscore. We are only having two choices. So, when you see that here, yes, it is started with character. Yes, it is started with underscore. When you see this option C, we are having two var. That means it is started with uh, number, so which is not a rule of creating a variable. So this is not correct variable. Okay, so this is not a valid variable name. Yes. And next we are having the 14th question. In C, a function prototype is used to declare a function. In C, a function prototype is used to declare a function. That means, see, a function prototype is used to declare a function before calling a function, or after calling a function, or inside the function. That means uh, that function prototype is used to declare a function before calling that function, because first you need to declare a function, then after that you need to call that function, right? Yes. Before declaring, you can't call the function. So that's the correct one. And when you go to the next question, which of the operators has the highest precedence? Yes. When you see these, so you need to know the precedence precedence table first. So here I have given a precedence table here. So by seeing that, you need to see what is having, which operator is having highest precedence. So take a screenshot of this table here, which I have given here. You need to keep that in mind. Okay. Yes. Let's go to the next one. What is the default value of a static variable in C? That means for a static variable in C, the default value will be 0. 0 itself. Static means it is constant. So if you give some undefined null or garbage value, it will not be considered as a static variable. So 0 is the only value which will be given to make it constant. Okay. And when you go to the next one, what is the size of a pointer in a 32-bit system? It is 4 bytes. This is also a memory based question. So the size of a pointer is 4 bytes in 32-bit system. It will be changed according to the bits. And when you go to the next question, which is a correct way to declare an array of 10 integers? Means how you will be creating an array with 10 integers. So first of all, they have said it is integers. So we need to use int, right? Int data type. So we need to see what are the options with int data type present. The first one, the second. Let me use it. The first one is having, second one is having, and third one is also having. Fourth is also having the int, right? An array. Array means, see here. Yes, we are having array. This is also correct. And we are having array. Yes, this is also correct. Means that is variable name directly. And here also we are having. And here when you see, we are having this array full. And this is ending. Data type will not be ended, right? Will not be at the ending. So this is wrong. So option D is eliminated first. After that, we'll be seeing again 10 integers. They are asking for 10 integers. So 10 integers. Here there is no number of integers. So this is also eliminated. And here also we are having 10. But 10 integers, that must be after the variable name. So this is true finally, and this is also wrong now. Okay. Finally, option A is the correct declaration of array of 10 elements, 10 integers. So the next question is, what does the size of operator do in C? Returns the size of an object in memory. Means it, when you use size of operator, then it will directly give the size of that object, size of that variable from the memory. So this is all about that. And the last question is, which of them is not a valid data type? So if you see which of them is not a valid data type. So in C we are having many data types like int, float, and but boolean, this true or false data type is not present in C. So this is a wrong data type in C. Okay. So that's all about this class, and I hope you have understood all about this. We have completed verbal ability in this class and reasoning aptitude and technical section also. We have completed all this. We have completed the total online aptitude test in this class, and in next class I'll be giving you clear information about technical interview and HR interview, right? So if you have understood everything in this video, then, and if you watch this video till now, uh, please give a like and share with your friends who are also attending to this on campus hiring, and subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon so that you will be receiving the notifications whenever I upload any video in our channel, so that it will be useful for you. And if you have any doubts, and if you have any doubts and extra information about this um, hiring pattern or in this video, then you can directly comment down. Then after that I'll be checking it and I'll be giving you clarification. And that's all. And if you want any uh, other classes like this, then you can ask me in comment section, or you can directly ask me in telegram. And as soon as I receive anything about any of the hiring, I'll be definitely doing a video on this. Okay. Thank you one and all, and I hope you like this session. And don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you. That's all for today. Let's meet in the next class.